Yo, playing a little football here. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel. I've been getting into this football game. It's a lot of fun. Difficult though. Look, I lost, well, some of them are DNFs. Some of those are do not finish matches. I wish I could already start over. Can I just make a playoff? I don't know if I could win out and or start. I wish I could. Ooh, Tennessee. Tier 2. They're gonna kick my butt. He's gonna kick my butt probably.
The Steel City might be most associated with its legendary NFL franchise, but people here in Pittsburgh know that the ties to the Panthers run deep. Glad to have you with us here at Acrisure Stadium.
Right, even though the Steelers are the
what a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before.
The main game in town.
Goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Vols will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by
number
the
7. I'm a big underdog in this
game.
game.
And they'll stop him at the 16. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
And the incompletion brings up a second down. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Pocket starts to collapse.
No one open here.
Quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
As an offense, you've got to know at this part of the field, deep in your own end, you've got to do a better job in pass pro if you're going to call a pass play at this juncture in the game. Not good enough.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure.
Just everything I could do to not take 2 points.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home.
I'm a big underdog in this game.
Create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
First down here for the offense. Used to play fake, now to throw. Coming out aggressively.
Oh.
Got it. And he will score.
I thought my dude might. He tried to cut underneath or intercept.
Closer to the receiver there. The defensive backs or us here in the booth.
I don't know if I selected.
Execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed.
They set this up where it's not good. Like you actually want to like quit 4 games in a row to restart the season.
They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick.
Why don't you just go play the computer, bro? You want to let this.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Big bully. Tier 2 trying to pick on a Tier 4 team. Big Willie G.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready
Suck
to
a
roll.
dick, Willie G.
They had to punt it away on their last possession.
Hey, Willie
but
G.
man, what great
Suck a
field
big
position
fat
this
fucking
time.
dick.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the field.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
He's
Oh,
dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. A
Didn't like
third
that.
down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. To throw, it's Holstein. Oh, he's ready to take a
oh
shot.
man.
And that ball is picked
Way
up.
underneath.
And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your
This game
receivers
is
because these
stupid.
defenders, they're
There's 2
watching.
tiers ahead of
And
me.
that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. What a snag by the defense.
You know, the best free safeties I ever played against were the ones that just have a sixth sense. It's like they know where the ball is going, and they can just bait the quarterback into trying to make throws that they never have a chance of making. That's what that guy did right there. He baited the QB into a bad decision and made him pay.
And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
All right, well, look, I know the defense was feeling real good about their run D coming into this one and how they've been playing up to this point, but finally, David, the offense breaks through and they finally generate something positive on the ground.
And I can't tell you how easy it is. When you're going to throw the ball consistently, and I know it, I'm going to pin my ears back, and I'm going to get to the quarterback. It makes life really easy on the defensive line. But when you can have balance, now the defense doesn't know what's coming. They need more of this if they're going to be successful on offense.
Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got first and goal.
Defense is
Hey, Pitt, 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 let's
they
go,
better
Pitt.
rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
And the Panthers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking to throw. Quickly, but it's
in his hand.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as your quarterback because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
And the D denied them on 2nd and goal. Here's the handoff.
He gets in.
And to the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Panthers! Precision
He's cocky.
blocking up front, created the
Going for the
opening
onside
and
kick.
followed
He's
it beautifully.
throwing it like crazy.
An offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Blocking
And they
the
did
punt.
tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. No chance for
Connect,
a
connect,
return
connect.
as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he makes
Pressure
the ball
on him.
that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the balls will hustle to the line.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so
Oh,
quickly,
man.
and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. The DBs will back off a bit. He'll come out throwing on first down. Takes a hit as can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. He'll just keep slinging it. Forced out of the pocket. And he was
intentional grounding, bro.
The pass, it's incomplete. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the middle.
Weak.
Strike downfield. Off he goes.
It's so far open, too.
Out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. The Volunteers are on the move. He's looking to throw. He's got it. And he's dragged down. And they'll send 5 wide receivers out, maybe creating some room for the quarterback to run. And step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
This quarterback part of their running game.
My it was like glitched. I couldn't change my character. I was hitting O and it wasn't. I was trying to guard the quarterback and I couldn't switch to anybody.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense.
And down he goes back at the 3.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, passing.
It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. Feeling some heat. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So, good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
On third and long, he has to throw for it, using his legs to buy some time. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can.
Oh, they're trying to trick him. It's a fake. And he makes the catch. Now can he get to the sticks?
You're going to go for it because they would call a regular play.
Doesn't work. But how about the defense? Great job being aware, not falling asleep. That's what happens. A lot of times you fall asleep, you give up a big play, give up the first down. They were dialed in, they were ready, and they stopped the guy just short of the first down.
The pressure right on me, dude.
Down goes the quarterback.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Throws to the wideout.
I thought he was going to go further over.
He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He'll get rid of it. Got him downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. And the Volunteers headed quickly to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Fires into the end zone. Ball in the air, intercepted.
That's what I needed.
Past the 50. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
Yeah.
What about the speed of that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Trying to bully their way in. This defense stops
Should have passed. They stacked the line against the run.
hang on to this slim lead. So they got the touchdown now, going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish
Big
off
underdog
this game.
hanging in the game.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create, and sometimes
How'd I miss on that?
you have it. So Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. Fires on the move. Pulls it in. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to move it through the air. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Wow, the one time I don't QB spy him, he takes off, man. I said, well, maybe he won't run because I've been spying him, and
the Vols with the 1st and 10.
he's looking to run every time, man.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone.
Yes.
And the senior just took
He points off the board there.
and sends it the other way. That's one of those throws. He tried to give it some touch, and as soon as it left his hand, you know he was thinking, no, please bring it back. Bring it back.
As a quarterback, Reese, you've got to throw the ball with conviction. Generally, when you do,
I don't like that tell. Every time he goes like this, they know it's a run right away.
Now, you try to take something off.
It's a horrible tell, man.
Your accuracy goes down, and that was an example there. Errant throw on the interception.
Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the 2nd half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. As they get ready to start this 3rd quarter, think how big the lead might be if they've taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over.
Gonna take a shot. And it's
Ooh,
incomplete.
I
They
could've
were
picked that.
looking for the huge gain on 1st down. And the Vols are in the hurry up.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one you know, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more.
Should be a intentional
That pass is
ground.
incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. Buying some time as he moves left. Fires on the move. For the third straight play, the pass falls incomplete. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day.
Nice.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return.
How about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it spark, get some points on the board.
He's trying to kick my ass, but it's not working for him.
They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. Coming out with it, it's Bishop. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. On the run, fires downfield.
Yes.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, that one gets tipped and falls incomplete. That's been the best news on the day for this QB, man. As a former quarterback that's done this before, I can tell you, when you throw 4 picks in a game like this guy has, you never forget.
On 3rd down, going up top. Outside the pocket.
Nice.
And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
Finds a crease at the 20. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Pitt now operating in the red zone. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Holstein. Dances away. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't all the way. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Ready? Ball's at the 24, a lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
8-point lead.
He'll bring it out. It's Sullivan.
I really would have liked a touchdown
he
there.
house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity?
Oh, he was open.
Oh, look out. There he goes. And he's
tripped up,
but not before picking up the first down. The Volunteers want to pick up the tempo.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
He'll throw it, and they can't make the connection along the left sideline.
All right, that's a play that I'd like to see the quarterback just take off and run it himself. And I love his mindset. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to throw this, we're going to get this first down, I have a play, but
fires toward the end zone.
Yes.
And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. In the formation on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Rommel's ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now 3rd down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here.
Big first down.
Force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
The give to the tailback. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. They'll try the run.
Nice.
This defense has its work cut out to get
Big
this
first
dude on the
down.
ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. Takes a handoff. It's Reed. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Here's the give off the left side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
He got nowhere, but now it's decision time. It's 3rd down. Listen, if I go get this first down, there's a good chance this ball game's over. The clock's going to run out. So how aggressive do I want to be on this 3rd down?
Well, I want to be aggressive if I'm on defense. You could tell in these last couple of plays, they've been selling out, putting a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, anticipating the offense, trying to run the football, and trying to bleed the clock. Now, I'd get after this quarterback.
Game over, bro.
Throw here, just send the blitz and really dictate to them.
Game over.
It's a really nice job of the offense.
Pitt upsets Tennessee.
Nice plays throwing it, and how about that?
He was trying to be all cocky and go up 3 scores. Now he's going to quit. Bye, loser. Loser. Quitter. He quit. Loser. He was trying to go up 2 scores. Remember, he scored and then tried the 2-point conversion. The fucking loser. Bully. He was trying to bully me with this big team, dude. All I did is take away his QB run, and he was done, dude. I shut him down, dude. All he could do is scramble outside, and once I could stop that, he didn't have anything else. 6 interceptions. So, do I get a playoff if I go 6-4? He was 2 tiers higher than me, man. I was a heavy underdog. I don't know if I can still make a playoff if I go 6. In real college, 6-4 would give you one. It says estimated wait time 43 minutes. Did you see that? USF, oh, it's a real rival for the Panthers. A real Panther rival, USF, I like it.
Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays
Danny Marino.
in Steel City. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Fair catch, called for and made. Offense getting set for first down. Brown wants to pass.
Nice.
Buys a little back and knock him down back at the 16.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, giving those receivers spaces. Don't let them feel comfortable in run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them.
Oh,
pressure
fast
them,
pass.
pressure them.
And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Wow, wide open.
And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Looking to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh yeah, a little pressure.
Intercepted. Looking for more room. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling that end zone on that return.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening
Oh, he's hurt.
not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
They'll give it to the back. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Holstein. Oh,
He's in.
To throw that one in there. Touchdown, Pitt! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons
Honestly, I was going to wait till he was further, but what?
If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running.
Does,
I don't have to break down.
he did
That makes
miss
it
last year a
so
little
easy.
bit.
The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Wide open downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Bulls come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game.
Well, I don't know if I should spy. You don't want to spy unless they do it.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh no.
Here's what I really like to do, though. You have only 3 down rushing,
Unloads it left.
and then you also, and then on top of that, you drop someone to spy. So you're not rushing a lot, but you can get a little pressure personally. And if he scrambles, you have it covered.
It's a good throw. You got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it.
Yeah, the weakness is he's got a lot of time, but I've got a good chance of intercepting it.
He has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That's a great example.
Then I also mix in the blitz, so he never knows when I'm going to suddenly.
He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get
Like
the
that,
sack.
see?
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Oh, man, I had spy. What I don't like about that is
Well, they're able to generate an explosive play here with a designed QB run. He shows you his speed.
I know the quarterback's going to carry it, but this defense
the
wants to make
stupid
him feel
play
what he
action
does.
pass cancels
Yeah, he's
the
physical,
spy. I don't
he's
like
tall.
that.
We'll find out just how
Be able to
tough he
still
really
spy
is.
just
I'd be
because they do a
curious to
play
know
action,
how many
dude.
carries this guy can withstand in this game.
The throw. Got his man on the right.
Oh, I went for the.
And the catch and run.
I went for a fumble.
Touchdown, South Florida.
I was hitting R1 to swipe the ball.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride. So
I might have got a little too cocky after the last game was an upset.
Nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times.
And then this game I started out winning 6-0. So I started to feel too confident.
And the extra point puts them on top.
So I'm blaming my own overconfidence on that.
Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go.
Of course, now he's the underdog.
He'll bring it back from inside the spot.
Oh, got crushed.
And the returner will be brought down. The PITT offense back on the field and ready to roll.
I don't know. Orange Blood's not Big Willie's. A better player than the last guy.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Reed. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone, and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Quickly out to the tight end. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. On 4th down, going to the air. Got it past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that,
One, he could have intercepted it.
He needed to just be a little bit more aware.
2, he could have been wide open if he would have just
Zone
thrown it
coverage
more
that time, and the
correctly.
quarterback, a nice job with his eyes. He's watching the quarterback. He sees the ball thrown, so he knows exactly when to break on it. He's able to break it up for an incompletion.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Holstein.
Oh man, too
Nice
many.
defensive play to get a hand
Too many
in there and
guys
knock
over
it
there.
away.
Listen, a lot of times tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Now the quarterback changing the original play call.
Yes, on him.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards.
Let me stop
After the
it.
penalty backs him up, it's 3rd and 5.
Writhing around nonstop, dude. Fuck.
From the gun, wants to pass.
Fuck, it passed it late.
It's Mumpfield. gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now...
In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Panthers have it with a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throwing right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play, because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
To the air, it's Holstein. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense just wearing this defense down. 11th play of the drive coming. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Going up top on 1st down. A little floater there that falls incomplete.
You know, as an offense, when you're trying to complete these tunnel screens, you're going to have to be able to negotiate some of these defenders near the line of scrimmage. They're all looking to swat it away. Good job by the defense there.
Quarterback checking off. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal.
No! Oh, man! I missed it. Shit!
And, guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Terrible.
South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a 1st down, they might really get aggressive. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
I don't know if it was the way he changed the line.
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
He flipped his team. I don't think it made a difference. I just missed it.
Corners are going to bail. Brown will throw it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. At the 20. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity.
Get it right back.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to leave them dying. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.